Welcome everyone to the Hollywood Animal Demo. Today we are checking this out for the first time. This is essentially a city builder set in the 1920s era, or the 1900s era, with Hollywood, all of its crime that it was connected to, the discrimination, and a whole lot of just terrible stuff. And you are pretty much in charge of a lot of it. We're going to make choices. We're going to build it out, build the film industry, and I guess go from there. So with that said, let's hit new game and let's get into this demo and see what it's going to be all about. By the way, it looks like this game is coming out sometime in February 2025. I think it's like late February. New year 1929. The hedonism of the 20s gives way to the Great Depression. Got a cool art style to it. The advent of talkies heralds the golden age of Hollywood, and life gives way to cinema. Talkie Cafe. Film companies fiercely compete for market and influence. The strong devour the weak. You purchase a bankrupt studio to build a new business on its ruin. Name and logo. Okay, so Hollywood Animal, I see. You know, let's go Casas Cinemas. Boom. And then what kind of... The lion might be a good one. Yeah, let's go with the wolf. I like that. Name your executives. Movies are not only made by actors and directors. Your film studio are also employees who quietly keep the machine running behind the scene. What are their names? Fred Lawson, Ann Rose, and Johnny Payne. Frank Castle. Mary Maine. Hank Handsome. There. That works. First film. Along the studio's grounds, you also received the footage from an unfinished movie. Filming was completed, but it was never edited. You'll need to complete the picture. What is this movie? Limpin' Luke, Blind Love, or The Messenger of Death? Ooh, kind of like The Messenger of Death. Sounds cool, right? Oh, man. Events, Prison Break? One gloomy morning, 7 Quinton bounty prisoners stunned the guards, snuck into a warehouse, and escaped the prison hidden in a truck. Most of the fugitives were serving for theft and assault, but one of them was a true menace. Antagonist. Serial killer. So are we actually building out the movie here? Nick Crow played as Edward Peterson. Oh, that's actually so cool. The prisoner's name is Nick Crow, but all papers called him the courier. He brought flowers to young women and then killed them. After 5 murders, the police captured the courier on a lucky break. They were never able to determine his motives. The maniac's first victim was his own fiancée, but the choice of the rest of the girls seemed random. Very next day after escape, the courier had already returned to his old ways. Dressed like a messenger, he delivered flowers to young Rita Peterson and stabbed her to death. Bill Zeman, Rita's fiance, returned from work that evening to find his beloved dead upon the floor as his own desperate screams echoed through the neighborhood. The protagonist, the detective, Harry Burroughs, played by Joe Duvall. Harry was a young man, but with sharp wits and a keen mind, enough to solve dozens of difficult cases and even earn him the reputation of genius. Rita and I had just been engaged, Bill Zeman offered helplessly as Harry examined the crime scene. Police had already taken away the body, but the bouquet of roses still remained on the living room. Compliments of the courier. Supporting characters. Harry looked around the house and talked to neighbors, but he couldn't catch a lead. Decided to contact Kathy Watts, a journalist who's covered the courier murders in detail. Kathy came right away carrying a hefty file. She got right to the point. After the previous murders, I talked to Crow's friends and learned that a cheap old shack he'd acquired long ago. It's past the city limits heading north. Told the police about the place when they arrested Crow 2 years ago, but they just brushed me off. They figured the case was already closed. And then it goes back to themes and events. Search for a killer. So we're unlocking all of these, I guess. Genres, detectives, modern American city. Harry and Kathy hit the road, and soon enough, they found the right house. It was broken down hut, obviously unsuitable to live in, but our heroes saw a man in front of the house locking the door. As Harry approached the car, the stranger took off. Harry drew his gun and leapt from the car, but the man was already gone. Scared him off. He kicked down the door. It was practically empty, but he found a wooden box drew Harry and Kathy's attention. Inside, there were 6 diamond rings, trophies. It's kind of cool how it gives us the full story of it. He was recently engaged, and the courier engaged to his first victim. What happened with the rest of the girls? Interesting. All the victims were soon getting married. Harry and Kathy trawled recent newspapers looking for engagement announcements. So he was going after people that were essentially getting engaged. Decided it must be a mistake. Oh, so she got some flowers. 2 couples resurfaced. Oh boy. Harry immediately had a plan. He and Kathy hired a photographer and posed as an engagement couple. Ah, okay. That's smart. They advertised their engagement in the newspaper morning edition and paid an extra $10 to have the photo printed besides the article. At noon the next day, there was a knock on the door. Kathy opened it. It was Nick Crow, the courier. It was from a secret admirer. Kathy feigned delight, took the bouquet, and ran to put it into a vase, leaving the door wide open. The courier stepped into the house, pulled out his knife, raised it, and then he felt a pistol at his temple. Harry's pistol. Ooh. This actually is cinema. I would watch this movie. I don't know if this is already a thing, but this sounds good. The courier grew wild. You don't understand. 2 years ago, I was supposed to marry my dear Rachel, and when suddenly she started receiving anonymous bouquets, I became jealous, but she just laughed and accepted all the flowers, no matter how many or how secret they might be. 1 week later, and I caught her in some jerk's car. All these animals are the same. First, they say it's only flowers, and then they break your heart. They deserve to be punished. The courier won't be delivering any more flowers. This time, he was sentenced to the electric chair. Harry added another win to the list of cases, and Kathy wrote a book about the courier. He called it Messenger of Death. Whew. Wait, why was that actually good? That's crazy. This shows the movie's commercial appeal. The higher it is, the more easily a film will succeed with the general audience. This shows the movie's artistic appeal. The higher it is, the more recognition you can expect from a sophisticated audience. A film's commercial and artistic appeal may change after each stage of development. The film Messenger of Death received these ratings after work on the script was completed. Screenwriter Maurice Fox loves to write detective stories. Thanks to his experience and talent, the investigation turned out to be suspenseful and intriguing. The story's elements came together to form a coherent whole. After pre-production, the film's ratings rose even higher. Casting famous actors is the surest way to boost commercial and artistic appeal, but other factors also influenced the rating, including quality scenery and modern equipment. Wait, so Joe Duvall is dead? Died? After the production phase, the film's commercial appeal declined. The lead actor became seriously ill. He couldn't fight and he looked too thin. However, the film artistic appeal grew. Joe Duvall tried to make up for his lack of physique with the subtlety of his acting. Production problems were reflected in the lengthened schedule. Unfortunately, the actor passed away after finishing work on the film. Okay. Budget. $431,000. This is how much money the studio has spent on the picture. This isn't the final budget, as work on the film has yet complete. This is how the creators of The Messenger of Death imagine their potential audience. When you start shooting your own picture, you'll identify your own audiences. A subtle psychological thriller with a dark atmosphere and engaging dialogue. The film's audience are adult men and women, people who enjoy a serious tone and an intricate plot. Time to send the footage to post-production to complete the film. Click on the movie card. Assign employees to handle editing and scoring. At present, the studio's personnel are not the most qualified, but over time their skills will grow. Loyalty, happiness, loyalty. He's a 2.7, but he's got high loyalty. His happiness is very low, though. Let's give Oliver Grant this. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, what's that mean? Is he an alcoholic? His dependence on alcohol makes him unpredictable and even aggressive. Ooh, maybe that's probably why his happiness is so low. You know what? Let's give it to Emma Barry. And then Lois Murphy, or Luis, despises people with the wrong skin tone, nose shape, or eye shape. He's racist. Oh, God. Let's give it to Lee Woods. We also need to decide who will develop the film and record the music and sound effects. Outside contractors are always ready to help with this. Quality low. Quality low. Or medium. Duration 28 days. Okay. I think if it's our first one, we should probably go medium. Medium. Sound recording. Let's try it doing medium. It'll cost us $36,000. Start post-production. You've planned it out post-production, but until you assign a department head, you won't be able to get things moving. So let's assign the department head to hire new employees. First, appoint an HR director. Whoa, this guy is very high up there. Loyalty? Why is he so good? And he's so cheap, too. Donald Moore, Ollie Berry, 48. How is this guy 55? But this guy looks like he would be like 65. And he's actually 48. Yeah, of course we're going to take this guy. Absolutely. Hire missing department heads, hire post-production head, distribution head, hire maintenance head. Oh, okay. So now we can actually go to these and hire somebody else. Clifford Chapman, Loretta Bailey. What's this one? There's I don't know what that icon is. Hovering over it. Upgrade bonuses. She even costs more. I was going to go with her for a second, but she costs more than them. Go with this guy. Post-production has begun. Here you can see how far along the project is and how quickly it's progressing. Okay, so the movie's in the works. Now we're looking at these. I think I would go with Timothy Johnston for the cheapest price, but also medium stats. Hire him. And then let's get a maintenance head. Lee, Jack, and Leland. Go with Lee. Think. Whoa, he's 300, but his loyalty is terrible. His happiness is very good, though. 300, though? 300 seems like crazy low. What is... So if I hover over loyalty... Is there a keybind to be able to see it? A middle mouse button does that. You know what? I'm gonna go with Lee Schwartz. Just because I'm not sure yet. Let me actually check the controls here real fast. If I can. Oh, never mind. Time to start working on a new movie. First, build a department for developing scripts. Hold on, let me check settings here. Do we have a... Alright, maybe I'll to explain it in a bit. I don't see like a controls. The music here is great. Start construction for the script department. Let's go. Yeah, I think right here might be best. Developers. So we've got 4 million right now. 45 days, condition. Let's go with this one. We'll go the middle. 62 days. Okay, so now the movie's going. You can also speed up or slow down time. So let's speed it up a bit then. January 7th, 1929. Ultra speed up time. Oh, it automatically added the road here. For 5 weeks and a take, the box office of Marganese has concluded its distribution of Volca, My Beloved. Oh. Marganese has released Transparent Cauldron. Uh-oh. Oh boy, here we go. We gotta make the choices now. I got divorced a couple years ago, and I figured I was out of chances until I met Gilda. We spent all our time together. We can't get enough of each other. It's always like in the beginning, but we've been together a year now. We're like a drug to each other. I feel guilty mentioning it, but Gilda visits me at work. I absolutely cannot concentrate. She enraptures me. Yesterday I nearly made a mistake in the paperwork that could have cost the studio a lot of money. Oh boy, please do me a favor, help me fight this addiction. Let's introduce some kind of access control so Gildo can't just walk into my office. Yes, my heart will be broken like any drug addict, but I'd hate to hurt your business and ruin my career. Wow, he's really handsome. Okay. So I can do this. His loyalty will go up, but his happiness will drop. Are you crazy? Enjoy while you can. His happiness will go up, but his loyalty will drop. I just wish there was a way. Right now, I'm trying to click to see what these actually mean, but there's no indication on what they actually do. I don't exactly want his happiness dropping, though. But what if he ends up making us lose a lot of money? I mean, access control would probably be a good thing. Fine. I'll do it. We'll start controlling access. We gotta fight our addictions. I guess we'll see what happens. 7 requiring attention. These are my actors. Story elements collection. So I didn't realize it was like you build out your own. I knew it was a city builder, but I didn't know it was you building your own studio here the whole time. I thought it was more so you working in a city and making choices like that, but pretty much same thing. But this is a cool concept so far. The film's commercial and artistic ratings dropped a bit. Don't be upset. You did everything you could. Your studio still has very low employees and technology. Okay, so it dropped a bit. But everybody that worked on it got some XP. Select a poster. Messenger of Death. I feel like this last one's the best one. Yeah, the other 3 look a little bit messy. For other 2. The release calendar displays all the films being shown across America for the foreseeable future. The studio's previous owner already chose a release date for this film. You'll choose the release date the next film yourself. Okay. You don't just own a studio, but a whole network of 91 cinemas. You can run your film in your cinemas for free, but that's not going to be enough to reach a wide audience. You'll also have to rent other theaters so you can, if you want a solid office seat. The studio's previous owners already arranged this and paid the film's rental costs. In the first week, the film is scheduled to be shown in 7,185. Some 3,185 of these screenings will take place in your cinemas, leaving 4,000 screenings across others. Next time, you'll have to plan for this. Pay the rental costs yourself. Screenings are scheduled out 4 weeks from a release. Once they expire, you can extend your rentals if you think the film can still profit. We'll start printing the film tomorrow, and we'll be finished and ready for distribution in 5 weeks. Distribution goes out all at once when they finish printing. This is the printing speed and costs vary by contractor. The studio's previous owner has already paid for this film to be printed. Whew. Got it. A film begins promotion a few weeks before the premiere, so advertising has time to gain momentum. The studio's previous owners already arranged the advertising. Okay, but in the future, we'll have to do it again. Time to tell them what kind of audience to target. Yeah, well, for this one, they already said this would be good for adults. For the whole family. No, we're going for adults. Audiences will soon be watching your first film, so good luck. Okay. Until release, 41 days. Uh-oh. You ask me, Messenger of Death is a surefire hit, a farewell film by a young star. The story has soul, but will go to waste unless it's released at the right moment. The studio's former owners are mindful of these things. They scheduled production carefully and chose a good window for releasing the film, right when the public would be hungry and there's practically no competition. But when the old studio closes its doors, those parasites from the Margines Pictures decided Messenger of Death would never see the light of day. I don't know who was pulling their strings, but they convinced all the theater owners to give them our slots. What? The film the Margins are releasing instead doesn't have a title yet, but we know what kind of slop they serve as an audience. Probably something like Yesterday's Fart or Wet Armpits. The good one. The truth is on our side. We have all the documents, but a court battle would be long and pointless. We'll miss momentum and no compensation will cover that. Instead, I suggest we use all of our connections, all of our influence, and remind the theater owners that our agreements have to be honored. Agreed. Let's let them know that a deal is a deal and our slots back. Reputation. Better keep our heads down. We're new to this business. We'll start rolling 3 weeks later. So this can cause some trouble, I guess, with the film industry and cause some drama, or we keep our heads down. You know what? We're new to this business. We'll start rolling 3 weeks later. Play it safe for now. You can spend influence points to advance your interests and solve problems in various and often unconventional ways. So that's influence points. Now you tell me. Okay. This is done in 18 days. Do we have any other constructions we can make? Not at the moment. Speed up the time. Oh boy. Construction of the script department is going according to plan, but there's a small snag. According to the architect's vision, a large red leaf maple should be a central decoration element. The contractors found a suitable tree in reserve on the border between the Ontario and Minnesota and already agreed on a price and transportation, but the inspector issues the permit is playing coy. It says he can't say how long the paperwork will take. Maybe a week, maybe a month or two. Oh. So we can play the game and we pay him $200 cash, which is nothing compared to potentially what we make. We will be on the road tonight. What are our plans to be disrupted because of some petty bureaucrat? What do you think? This looks like it's going to have negative I'm assuming what's underneath this means that's what's going to happen. So if I pay him, it looks red, but if I do this, it looks neutral. Ooh. Let's not. Let's try to just say, hey, okay. No, we'll wait. Plus 75 days. Oh. Oh no. When an issue needs to be resolved quickly and discreetly, the funds in the studio's bank account can be useless. When the situation gets tricky, cash is king. Okay. So if we spent that money, we would have spent from our cash. I mean, like, hey, get it here on time, and this is yours. But who knows what the negative outcome would have been, or what the outcome would have been in general. I mean, at this rate, the movie production will finish around the same time that this actually finishes. Nice, we got some influence from everybody. We really need that script department, because without the script department, I cannot make any other movies. Add a tagline. Now we can release the film. But I don't know. We add a tagline? Messenger of Death. Let me see. Okay. Now let's just release the film. KinoMark A+. KinoMark rating system measures the audience reviews on the day of premiere. If you're sure you released a quality film, but people aren't appreciating it, then it may have lured the wrong audience to the theaters. Nice. Okay. 4 stars. Hey, it's our first movie. 3 stars. Okay. That's fair. 5 stars. I'll take it. And then everybody gets some XP for that. Stage expenses. Total spent. We got it all. There's a lot of money spent, though, for it. Now we have to wait and see how much we actually end up getting from people watching it, I guess. It's going through, though. It's going out there, and this is about to be done in, like, 3 days. Nice, we got 100,000. Ooh. Week 3? Wow. The first 4 weeks were successful. The film is still making a lot more money at the box office than we're paying in rental fees. Make a lot more if we extend our original distribution plan. Click extend at distribution to keep playing the movie for another 4 weeks under the same term. So how do I see gross? Okay. Not set. That's a little bit of a bug. That's okay. Renting? Yeah, it's definitely outweighing it. Then distribution. Construction complete. There we go. Hire a head of the script department. How's this guy? Oh, he's the most expensive, but he's happy in everything. Honestly, I think I'll take it. Let's do that. Favorite genres? Choose your favorite genres. This is what you'll be right. This is what your writing team will specialize in. Let's go action, thriller, and either detective or adventure. Go detective. These are the screenwriters remaining from the studio's former staff. What are their names? Clark. Sent. Walter West. What was his actual name? Walter White. And what's this guy? The scriptwriter, Felix Hill. Trying to think of a name. Felix Falcon. They're all like, yeah. I don't know. That works. To begin work on a new script, select the script department building. Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game so far. Department worked up several ideas for the first script. Good ideas. Here's an idea you like and the script will develop into a full screenplay. Action, cop, Action working man. Action night. Ooh, fantasy Wild West. I wonder if we should double down because our last one was modern American city. I feel like we should double down on the theme rather than like, oh, the guys that just made a modern American city modern movie, are now making a Wild West. I mean, it could be good. Let's go with the action comp. And then select who writes it. Favorite genre, detective. Favorite action. Okay, so then we can use Clark Kent to start writing this. Oh, okay. We can have all of them write something. Oh, man. Gambler. Lazy. For now, I guess we'll wait on the other ones. Continue to develop your film studio is key to your success. Pick an upgrade for the department. Oh. Okay, so we got upgrades here. No matter who is working on the script, no one knows it better than what a film needs to be successful. With this upgrade, you can write your own story. Ooh, that's kind of cool. That's going to take time. But then we can put together our own stuff. I like that. I like the sound of that, at least. Build a production department and build a pre-production department. All right, let's go pre-production. This is going to take up a large space. Jeez. Go right here, maybe? In the back. Go right there. 365. You know what? Let's go 100% condition. And then let's start another one of these. Go right there. I'll spend the full amount too. What other ones is it suggesting? Advanced, security, and producers' offices. Let's build security. Feel like we should have that. Right by the front, of course. Security will go cheaper. All right. Is it still making money? Gross renting. Total expenses. Profit. It's still making money. Let's extend again. It's still making a whole lot of money. Right now, at least. The road to the horizon. Oh boy. Borrowed a little money from some people. They seem like good guys. They're honest. I'm a great judge of people, but now some annoying jerk is following me around, demanding I pay off the debt. I returned the whole amount today, but I need a little recoup. It's all nonsense, by the way. I'll show you the cards to his boss. So, can you let me go for a couple of months while I sort out this mess? Felix Falcon is a gambler. Is he the one writing the current? No, he's not. Okay, yeah. That's fine. He's not our current writer, so that's good. Construction complete. Pre-production. That's good. Gotta choose a head of the department. Go with this guy. Or, well, not this guy. Victoria West. Actors. These actors remain on the studio after it changed ownership. What are their names? Jane Johnston. Sarah Seas. I don't know. I'm just thinking. Roman Bellic. Oh no. I know who this. Wesley Wick. David. Dome. Gabriel Gaveston. That's just a random. I'm putting these all together. First matching letter of each name. Directors too. Hank. Henry. Actually, yeah, Hank Henry, sure. Matt. Madsen. Maidson, sure. Okay. There we go. Oh boy. So, man, this is where it gets a little bit rough without any type of voice acting. It's just for me reading all this the entire time is a little tough times. And that's why I start tripping over my words too. Anyways, essentially she's begging for some time off. Your patience will pay off. I need an actress now. Your vacation is over. I mean, we don't need one right this second. Can give you 3 more months if that's the best thing. That's fine. I think we'll make do without her for some time. Ooh, okay, yeah, that last one not really doing too good there. All right, let's end the distribution. There it is. Profit 2,200,000. Send to archive. Yeah, this is a really cool concept. I like this. Script department. Oh, we got the upgrade. So now we can make our own. Develop new story elements. Sequels. Oh, sequels. Let's see. I can't unlock these yet. Rolling edits. Correct problems in the script during the filming if necessary. Freelance office. Let's do develop new story elements. Frank Castle. Uh-oh. Turns out that the film studio promised the late Joe Duvall 25% of the box office film of Messenger of Death. It seems the condition was added last minute. It was also introduced as an amendment to the main contract. Family doesn't even know about it, and what difference does it make to them over his 5-year career? The guy started in 8 hits. The box office take has been substantial. The percentage we owe him is 831,000. Should we contact his relatives and tell them that we can start looking for another beachfront villa? Ooh. This conversation never happened and you never saw that document. Maybe his father will drink all the money away in a week. You still have to pay. Ah, man. I mean, somebody should know. I love that Frank Castle is our legal officer. I didn't even realize that. I think I'm going to do... If they don't know about it... If they come asking for it, then we'll pay. But almost $1 million. You know what? Even though I'm not gonna fall to it. You know what? If it's in there and we didn't make it, we're gonna abide by it. Never mind. Pay the man. Now, if somebody starts messing with us, that's a different story. How does this work? So, oh, you can speed up with influence. I see. Is it free to do these upgrades, though? PR department, charity, double reputation from profits. It doesn't look like there's any negatives to doing these. Ethnic compensation, service department, where you can offer your employees gifts, services, and entertainment. Let's go with ethnic compensation. For composition. Then $500,000 loan. I'll take all the upgrades. It's going to take time for these to go through anyway, so we might as well. Legal protection. Jane Johnson. I hear Lydia Globe is coming back out of retirement. I actually heard that she never retired at all and she was just off work. It's too much to hope for, and that greedy bitch did finally retire. There's got to be an ounce of justice in this business. Taken into consideration. Distribution department. Which one's the shortest? Marketing and outreach. Let's do this one. Film lab, concert hall, sound studio. Let's go film lab. Or, ooh, you know what? Let's go sound studio. Because if the sound is off, it doesn't matter how good the movie looks. If sound is off, then it's not a good look. Ooh, oh my gosh. Paul, he's got the most XP, but everything else is terrible. His stats are like just horrible there. But he is the cheapest. I think I'm going to go with Steven. Actually, no. This guy would be the best decision. You know what? Let's go with him. If we can't pay $2,000 a month for some people, then we're just in a bad position to begin with. See what else we got here. Casting office. Open the casting office where you can hire new actors, directors, and cinematographers. Find normal quality locations. Sets and props. Technical support. Let's do that. You can only do one at a time. Yeah. Line production, production support, and level 2 soundstage. Control over the film schedule. Let's do production support. Oh, continue. Save here. I don't know how often you can actually... I don't know how far the demo actually goes. We're making good progress. Alright, so next thing we would do would be the level 1 soundstage and a story workshop. So they're their own things. Ooh, they are. Connect the story workshop right here. Go 100%. I love how it automatically builds the roads to it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. and a level 1 soundstage. Which one's the production? I think it's this guy. You're right here. Yeah, this is production. Okay. Wonder if I could have turned this building around. Oh well, though. Oh well. Alright, let's speed up time. Yeah, it's a really cool concept so far. My biggest thing, the only thing that can be rough, like I said, is the no voice acting in these types of games. But I understand with the amount of text there is, it probably would be a lot. For voice acting, it just leaves it to the person playing the game to read it all, or, which is fine, or somebody like me who's creating content on it that has to read it out loud. George Gutman, not too bad for what you get. His happiness is down a bit though. Or we could go with Felipe. You know what? He's a lot cheaper. For head of security, sure. Operations center, security services. Let's do security services. Oh, protection against surveillance and espionage. So people don't just come on to our... Oh, that's kind of cool. Trust your security with employee protection. Man, it really is crazy when you don't... Or like when you think about how many things go into... I know there's a hypothetical scenario and stuff, but it's wild. How many different avenues. Oh boy. Got a call from Ed Miller, a journalist of the Los Angeles Tribune. He says he fell in love with our first film and wants to honor him with a tour of the studio. I don't know what this asshole hopes to find out, but he likes to pluck colorful facts out of the air. Unfortunately, he likes beautiful women even more. Let's choose a young actress this week, someone loyal and not too talkative. You can show Miller around the studio, drink champagne with him, and charm him with her charisma. I bet we'll have him melting. Let him wander around the studio and write whatever he wants. Even if he's lying through his teeth, nobody reads newspapers anyways. Hey man, I think during this time, everybody's reading newspapers. Let's be on the safe side. Tour for a journalist in 6 days. Oh, I have to add somebody. Conceded. She emphasizes her most insignificant accomplishments and demands more respect than she merits. Oh boy. I don't know if this is going to be a good combo, but... Oh boy. Add offer. Wait, what? Oh, so we're negotiating with her. So in order to do this, we have to add the 150. That's 15K. I got nothing to negotiate with for that. One of our actresses will give the Tribune a tour of the studio within the week. Actress must be under 30 and have loyalty above 50. Waited. Okay. Okay, good. She fits that. Jane Johnson was marvelous. By midday, Ed Miller was dead drunk, fell asleep in the main office. Forced the door open, carried his half-dead body and wife from home to his wife. Oh, I was gonna say, what? She was so grateful she treated our guys to an apple pie. It looks like we're in good standing with the Miller family. Returned from vacation. That's good. Investigation published by the Tribune journalist Ed Miller and the connections between the bootleggers and Hollywood. The only studio, in Miller's opinion, that is definitely not involved in such schemes is Casas Cinemas. Okay. This young and ambitious film company is clearly above such activities. Their goal, he wrote, is to elevate American culture and earn money through honest work. Hey, there we go. Even in the most depressing and cynical of times, reputation in Hollywood isn't just an empty word. Reputation problems can block access to loans and new technologies and other opportunities. Nice. We got their production department. Soundstage 1 works. That's fine. I don't think there's anything else. I mean, we could do an advanced one. Engineering. I just feel like we're spending so much. Script department. There we go. Create a new story. Name the movie. Uh-oh. The Hero. Add at least one genre. Action. Could be an action. Oh, man. You know, actually, action adventure with romance. Actually, with drama. 10% drama. 50% action, 40% adventure. In a modern American town this time, rather than the city. Remember, not every film needs an antagonist. A romantic comedy, for instance, can do without a clearly definite villain. Clumsy oaf, cop, cowboy, detective, daring adventurer, hopeless romantic. Let's go daring adventurer. Antagonist is going to be a criminal mastermind. Criminal mastermind. Supporting characters. Love interest. Actually, no. It's drama. Strict parent, angry boss. Your rival. Rival and love interest. Themes and events. Bank robbery. Love triangle, avenging loved ones. Jousting tournament. Search for a serial killer, treasure hunt. A shootout. Maximum story elements. Wait, can I remove one of these and then do another? Okay, bank robbery. Oh, spoilers. Antagonist gets killed. Gets punished. Antagonist repents. Dies heroically. Protagonist rescues the hostage. Punished for a crime. Sweethearts stay together. Let's go with this. Rescues the hostage. Who's gonna write this? Drama adventure. Oh no, I don't have any. Shoot. I mean, they have a favorite genre. It doesn't mean that they can't write these genres. You know what, Felix? You just came back from your vacation thing. So you read it. The Hero. Move on to composing the story. Click the typewriter. ideas. Action comedy. What was the other guy good at? This guy's not doing anything. His favorite is thriller. Oh, Road to the Horizon. Okay, so we got that for the script of it. 3.4 and a 3.6. Let's start the film production. Man, some of these animations are so cool. So this is the drama. Wait, what is this one? These are the places where the events of the film take place. The characters spend most of their time in locations highlighted in gold. On most of the filming will take place there. Only minor scenes will be filmed at secondary locations. Decide which scenes would be shot on a soundstage, which would be better filmed on location. Like the quality. We plan to film some of the work film scenes on a soundstage, like which soundstage? Always change your mind about this project and cancel it. The script will be shelved until a more opportune moment arises. Huh. Okay, so yeah, this is the cop action American City murder. Go with this one. Uh-oh. The drug addict. Very calm. You know what? Let's go with Harry Ray. Soundstage 1. I don't know. I don't know what to do for this. City streets. So that would be soundstage, and this would be that. Requires high quality. City interiors. Let's go this one. Movie theater. Station. We'll go outside. The total filming time is the sum of the filming days at each location plus the Saturdays and Sundays in between. Okay. Filming technology. Let's not go all out for this. Oh boy. Let's go with this guy. Disciplined perfectionist. Go perfection. You know what? Discipline. Leader, hot-tempered. Avoids conversations, activities he considers indecent or immoral. Oh, this is our staff. You know what? Yeah, Wesley Wick. And the murderer is going to be... Oh, God, this guy. Oh, no, David Dome. He's an alcoholic and misogynist. This guy's racist and has trouble keeping his heightened sex drive under control. What? That's crazy. You know, let's go with these two guys. Victoria West, head of pre-production. Choose actors who are at least the same level as the script. If the script is good but the actor is lousy, they'll drag the film down. Okay. You say not to use that? Let's do that. I think that'll be good. Because, I mean, the other people are worse. So we might as well use our best people right now. Accepted. Start production. Or start project. Okay. Well, we got our next one started. We got the headquarters upgrade too. Illegals? Hire personnel who are living in the country without proper documentation. Okay. Mothball buildings. What costs their buildings to cease to perform their functions but incur no utility costs, and the staff salary during downtime is half. Unavailable in the demo. Wow, they got a lot of stuff here. This is pretty cool though. Positive attitude. Yeah, let's do this one. Services. Okay, cool. Well, we are actually going to leave the first episode here. So if you did end up enjoying it, leaving likes does help out a ton. I appreciate all the support as always. There's a lot to this, and it does seem pretty cool. It's been fun so far, so if you ended up liking it, that lets me know. I'll try my best to do some more episodes. And if it does well enough, then we'll check it out on full release as well. So for now, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.